Live. It looks like. Oh, wait a minute. How does this all work? My chat. Oh, okay. Yes, that one looks like it's live on Twitch. And looks like it's live on YouTube. Okay, we're good. We should be good. Good enough.
Great.
Yeah. Welcome to Hung by Drunk by 10. This is a three bagger where we both watched at least three movies over the course of months, sometimes. So, welcome. This episode, as you can see from the graphics that I've beautifully made, is a series of movies called King's Kongs. What is
That's
King's Kongs, Mike?
that's not this. Okay, first, that's not what they're called.
No, the series is called King's Kongs.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I have to
the
come up with a title
movies
for
are
each
called
one. One more time.
the movies are called King Kong.
Really? Now, how many movies make up that series of King's Kong? So
Three.
what makes them King's Kongs besides the name?
Well, you keep not saying the name correctly.
The name of the series is King's Kongs because there are three movies called King Kong.
Yeah, there are.
When was the first movie? When did it come out? Tell us about it.
That one was 1933. Is that right?
Sounds about right.
I think. Um, I'll say off the top here, that was my favorite one of the three.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that the what is it, 76, 77, whatever the 70s movie was, I don't think
1976.
was terrible. I do think that the most recent one, what was that one, 2005?
Five, I believe. Mm-hmm.
Five, yeah, the five one is not good. But yeah, I really liked the first one.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. So, what was it about the first movie that you liked so much more than the others?
The music or soundtrack, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got multiple things about the soundtrack that I thought was good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's see. Well, all right. Well, my first note is not great.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's it says as soon as I start cranking look up. What? Oh yeah, it's when the director is like cranking the but yeah, as soon as I start cranking look up.
Oh
That's
yes.
stupid.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, it was almost impossible to tell what you said, and I was just not following you at all. Yes, as soon as I start cranking, look up. Yes, I remember that as well. Uh huh. I believe I chuckled at that as well. That was not in my
Also, this
first
movie
note
is
though.
this
First
movie
note
is
though.
this movie is 90 years old.
Mm.
That surprised me.
Hmm. You feel like it was made more recently than that.
No, 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 no. I was surprised at how old it was.
Mm. Is not the oldest movie we've watched in this or Five Baggers, but maybe it's probably the oldest movie we've watched as just a third and wrong, right?
Oh, I don't
Uh,
know. Yeah, it might be the oldest.
I think so.
Third and wrong.
Yeah, probably. Probably
Uh,
by at least 20 years.
the set that they built
Uh,
is nuts.
uh-huh.
Like why did they build the whole thing?
That's what they did back in the day, man. They built fucking big ass sets. Couldn't CG it.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Speaking of CG, this movie doesn't use CG, of course, but it has a lot of special effects. What did you think of the special effects in this movie?
I have multiple comments about that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, hmm. I think what you're hinting at is one of my comments that says the up close Kong face is not a good idea.
It's not, but what's interesting to me is it's better than the 1976 movie.
Oh,
Those
absolutely, yeah,
woof. Okay,
yeah,
I'm gonna stop asking so many questions of you, and I'm gonna give my opinion as well here. And I'm just gonna commentate
yeah, yeah. No,
as well.
that's good.
That's normally what we do, and that's what I'm about to, you know, that's what I was born to do. A little from the front to the back, a little slack, because inside out is whack. You know what I'm saying? You know what else is
I,
whack is
I do.
the 1976 movie is whack. It is the worst of the three. You are crazy to
You're
think. You
crazy.
are crazy
What?
to think that the 2005 is worse than the 76 one. 76 is the worst, and I think
Hmm.
I think it has the worst special effects by a million miles.
Oh yeah, no, I yes, I will not argue that
I think
point.
some of the story and some of the acting is way better than the 33 version. But I mean, this is a monster flick, so I mean the special effects are, I think, the most important thing. I mean, the story is basically the same between the three, right?
Mm,
I mean,
mm.
there's details and there's like I thought actually some of the job changes, like they made Jeff Bridges like a marine biologist or whatever in the second movie, right? Some sort of scientist. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, no,
but
I was surprised that they kept the story basically the same. Like
mm,
it's surprisingly similar
yep, I thought
through the
that
three
some of those
movies.
changes were cool in the third movie or the 2005 film. Like they added some more characters on the film development side. I thought that were kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. I mean, they when they were attacked on the island, and the his like right hand man basically is killed, and
Mhm.
so actually, what's interesting is that one of the guys is killed. He's the only guy who's killed in the initial attack by the or the initial conflict between them and the savages. Let's say the islanders, right?
Are we talking about the 2005 one?
2005 one. There's one
Which
guy
okay.
that's killed. He's stabbed by a spear. But what's
Oh
wild
yeah.
is they don't actually show it in the version that I had of the movie. They show him being dead, but they don't show him being stabbed. And like I actually had to look this up because later they get back on the boat and they talk about how he died. And I was like, "What? Wait, what happened?" And I had to look up that character to see who they were talking about to be, to confirm. And there's a fucking film screen grab basically of him fucking impaled with the stake going through it. And that was not in my version of the film at all. That scene, that
Yeah, which one did you watch?
I don't know, one, just it's one. Are there lots of different versions? Did you see that?
I watched a 3+ hour version.
Yes, yes, me too, for sure.
That one. Okay, so you
But
probably watched the same one. Yeah, no, he got
did you
stabbed in the.
see him get impaled? Did you see the spear go through him in your version?
I thought so. Did I not?
I don't know. That's my question.
I
Because I did not. I saw him fall to the ground dead.
hmm. I thought he got stabbed. Did he
Uh huh.
not?
No, he did, but I didn't see that. I saw
Hmm.
him like not no okay. Not, it's different than the screenshot that I saw online. Because like I was like, who's that guy? And so yeah, mine was how long was mine? No, it's not going to show here. God damn it. It is 3 hours and 7 minutes is the version I have. Anyway,
Um.
but
Hmm.
anyway, so they showed that, and so anyway, those characters, the like additional characters on the movie making side, I thought were interesting. The the whole like cabin boy and like first mate relationship. There was so much stuff thrown in here, like the relationship with the main lead actress and her like senpai in the beginning is like it felt to
Mhm.
me a lot more like the kind of details that you would get from a book, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure.
But also completely unnecessary for this movie.
Absolutely, yes.
And I think we could have gone at gone 2.5 hours, maybe even less, especially if they removed that fucking terrible scene in the middle of the movie. The dinosaur chase scene was, oh my god, it was
The
so
worst
bad.
nightmare.
It was
Yeah.
so fucking bad. Crazy.
Yes. God, it was bad.
Hmm.
The whole T-Rex, whatever those dinosaurs are called,
Hmm.
it's oh god, it's so bad.
Hmm. Yeah, basically everything that had to do with the dinosaurs was bad. I thought the Kong CG was really good in the third movie. Um,
Hmm.
like compared to okay, so modern day. It's not modern, of course. It's 2005, but like compared to the dinosaurs, it was way better. I think King Kong looked pretty good in the movie. The 1976 practical and computer generated effects, if there were any, were just all terrible, top to bottom. The 1933 effects, some of them were bad, but it's also like you said, 90 years old. Some of them were pretty impressive, like that first shot where it looks like they're probably just walking in front of a giant screen where the Stegosaur battle is being
Oh,
like
for sure.
projected
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was actually pretty impressive, I thought.
Hmm. I agree.
Unlike you, I did not take any notes on the music, probably, except for the first movie begins with an overture. And I said, I wonder how many minutes this overture is. I'm already in my seat. It was
Yeah,
just
it's
over four
it's
minutes.
like 5, 6 minutes. It's way too long.
Uh-huh. And as
But
far as
also,
yep,
like I said, the music is good in that first one,
hmm,
which is
okay,
not the case in the other two movies.
no. I wanted to give a shout out to Fay Ray, original Scream Queen, who in 1933 was in 11 movies. Can you fucking believe that?
What?
11 movies in 1 year.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's a
Crazy.
lot of
It's a lot of work.
movies. Huh.
Who do you think was the best damsel of the three?
Hmm. I think. I mean, it's not 2005
Hmm.
to me. It's probably probably like I said, I like the 33.
Hmm.
So Fay Ray.
I agree, by the way. If I didn't say
But
this,
the
33 is my favorite of the series by far.
76, she's not bad. She's not good though.
There's really almost nothing that's good in the 76 movie. 33 is the best.
Yeah, I know. I know it's the best.
We can all agree on that. 76 is the worst. We can all agree on that.
Well, okay. Well, no, we don't agree on that.
It's so bad.
What?
It's not good. Like okay, the 33 movie has a great thing going for it in that it is pre-code, and there are some fucking gnarly deaths they show in that movie.
Oh yeah, that's in my
It,
notes.
it's
It's
pretty
holy
good
shit.
stuff. Fucking people dropping fucking and falling and dying and getting stepped on and killed. And there's actually the one thing I did like about the 2005 is there's a lot of throwbacks, direct throwbacks to the original movie
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
with like
I mean, they even
snapping
call
the
out like
jaw.
they say like don't they say Faye is doing a movie for BKO? Like it's
RKO.
or R yeah, RKO.
Uh,
Like they fully call out the first movie.
yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the reverence they have for it, and much more so than the 76.
I
Um,
was surprised how close each movie is to the original.
mhm.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like we've watched a bunch of remakes or redos,
Mhm.
but this one is surprisingly close.
Mhm. Yeah. So, I mean, the natives in the first one are. I mean, it's 90 years old. They're not handled well.
Mm.
The none of them are.
They're not updated well either.
No. Oh, one thing I did really hate about the 76 movie is her name is Dwan.
Oh yeah.
That's ridiculous. Um, oh, I really enjoyed the coloring of the 76 movie. It had a very nice aesthetic to it. The darks were quite dark. Visually, it just looked nice in especially
Oh
on the ship. The problem I do have with the movie overall though is that it's quite dark. Like I was looking for screenshots for the image that I put over this when we're you know broadcasting it, whatever the word is, streaming it. I was looking for an image of Kong from each movie, and in the second movie, 76, he's never in the daylight.
Is he? Yeah, I guess that's never in the daylight.
Yeah, he's pretty much almost never in the daylight in the first movie
It's
either.
almost always
But
nighttime.
he's much more well lit. But in the second movie, it's like almost all dark. Third movie, he's out
Yeah,
and about in the day all the time.
yeah.
And that
Hmm.
fucking the juggling vaudeville scene of her on the fucking cliff with him is just utter garbage. Just I want to remove that from my memory so bad. It's the worst.
Well, I don't think I highlighted that.
God, it is so bad.
Um, hold on. Let me. I have a comment about
Okay.
where is it? I feel the same way. It's really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
Well, you're looking for it. I did have a thought. Do you think King Kong's dong is bigger than her whole body? I don't remember the specific scene that made me think of this, but it was like, a very sexual scene between the two of them. And I was just wondering if there was anything that they could have done. uh,
I hate that you're asking me this as I try and look up on.
mm-hmm. Vaudeville. Oh yeah. Also, God, they did that an ice skating scene where she and King Kong are fucking ice skating. It's so bad. So many. This movie, the worst scenes. That one, the juggling scene, anything with the dinosaur, pretty much. Just every action scene. Just it went on for. There was an hour and a half of just continuous action scenes right in the middle of this movie. It felt like it was. That was so bad. Also, I this is the first movie I used that Dolby Access on with my headphones, surround sound headphones, and
Um,
it was rad.
mhm.
That was cool.
um, I'm still looking for where the fuck I have that. But in the 76 movie,
No vaudeville.
no, but how did they do the like moving dishes and stuff?
On the ship?
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't know. I mean, I assume that they built a room that would move. It was like virtual insanity. Everything comes back to Jamiroquai.
Uh-huh.
But no, I don't know. That would be my guess. Just a tilty room. Still just waiting for this guy to figure out what he's doing. I don't know that there's a whole lot more that I need to say about these movies.
Um, I have
I do know I
one.
need to say if it's in the top 3 movie series of all time.
Hmm. So I have a question
Go for it.
of each movie.
Yes, I have an answer for each one.
How how did they get Kong back to New York?
On a boat.
Uh-huh. How did that happen?
Well, I mean, in the second movie, it's most explicitly shown, right? Is the second movie where he's in the cargo hole of the ship
Sure, yeah, but how did they get him
on
onto the
onto the boat?
ship? Yeah.
Oh well, they knocked him out, and everybody knows a knocked out gorilla dead weight is the easiest thing to carry. So
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
they put him on some dollies and just
Hmm.
rolled him up the plank onto the ship.
And the easiest thing to get is onto a boat.
Right. See, you got it. Yeah, I don't know if that's something you need to think about.
No, no, no. Yeah. It just crossed my mind as I was watching the movies. I was like,
Mhm.
this is fucking stupid.
Mhm.
This he, this giant gorilla somehow goes from land to boat to New York.
Uh-huh.
It's so stupid.
Like I think of the 3 boats, the second boat maybe makes the most sense, like
Oh, for
plausibility,
sure. Yes.
like the size of the boat and like what they might have on board. But the other two do not seem like it would be possible. But also, of the 3, the first monkey gorilla is probably the smallest, actually, right? Physically,
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Actually,
approximately.
I have this. This is in my notes. Is that in the 30s movie?
Hmm.
I feel like Kong his size seems to
Oh yeah,
change
huge
quite a bit.
fluctuation. Hmm.
He goes from like barely a tall man to like gigantic.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. Also, I
and
did a little calculation for the second movie because at the end he falls from the building. He falls from the building in all 3 of the movies, right? Crashes,
then
and I was
yeah.
like, okay, he just fell from the top of the World Trade Center, and he looks like that. I think most likely if you fell from the height of there or even the Empire State Building, they'd just be a pile of blood and bones. It's what I think would happen.
Oh,
So
mhm,
I did a
for
little
sure.
calculation
Oh God.
to see what it would be like for a human. I used my height and I calculated what it would be. So the World Trade Centers are 415 meters tall. Kong was 16.8 meters tall.
Okay.
Um, so it gave me a ratio of 24.7 to calculate to multiply by my height, which gave me a projected relative height of 43.966 meters, which means it would be like a human male, adult male, falling off of a 10.5 story building, basically.
Mhm.
Um, So
How would that go?
it would not go as well as it did for him in the movie. I'm thinking. I think there would have been a bit of bigger mess. Is what I'm saying.
Well, in he's also shot up in those movies.
Mm.
So would that make it worse? I guess probably.
Well, relatively. So let's. I did not calculate this, but I mean, imagine getting shot with a BB gun over and over, like a BB gun that penetrates. Because
I'm gonna say the second movie it was not a BB gun.
that's true. I
He
mean,
he gets shot to shit in that second one.
the third movie too. I mean, he's getting shot by airplanes.
I
Like
guess that's yeah.
fucking, I don't know the caliber of one of those. This is would be a World War II prior to World War II era airplane caliber. I don't know
Mhm.
what that is, but I mean he looked. I mean that's what killed him, right? Eventually,
Yeah.
but it did take a lot of shots.
Uh,
Um, so yeah, we're both in agreement. The first movie is the best. Watch the first movie. It was surprising. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I think stories in movies, acting in movies, obviously special effects in movies have all progressed. But for something that was created 90 years ago, it was pretty interesting. I mean, some of the contemporary movies, I think maybe you could see some camera effects, in camera effects, and stuff like that that you would be more impressed with. But like the stop motion, projected
oh,
screens,
sure,
the
yeah,
sets, and all of that, that kind of stuff,
yeah. Mhm.
pretty impressive. Pretty impressive.
Yeah. First one, easily the best to me.
Mhm. And then,
Hmm. I don't know what my second.
oh, we know what you think the second one is, but I also think that you have a hint of nostalgia attached to it,
Yeah.
and that's fine.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying
People are
to
wrong for all
remove that.
kinds of reasons. It's fine.
Whoa.
All kinds of justifiable reasons.
Mhm.
I did like Jeff Bridges in it.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, he's good. It's
Mm-hmm.
really hard to separate him from the dude,
Sure.
but yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah.
And I liked the third one because I felt like, as far as Kong goes, okay, liked is a strong word, but I liked it more than the second one because, as far as Kong goes,
You are
the
great.
the CG finally caught up a bit, and it was like the best compared to the '76 one. You are crazy.
Did it catch up? It
Yes, the
seemed
Kong, specifically Kong, and he is the star of the movie. The dinosaur CG is absolute garbage, and this is post Jurassic Park. But the one thing that they did in Jurassic Park is the up close giant fucking T Rex is like actual practical T-Rex. Done very well. The big
Hmm.
ass, like herbivore brontosaurus style dinosaurs, they're far fucking away. They did good with that. This movie, they're like, let's fucking ram jam a fucking camera right up this brontosaurus's butthole, get you right in there, right in between their legs, inside the action, and make it a chase scene with humans right next to him. This is fucking brilliant. No, it's not. It looks like absolute garbage. And like we said already, the whole fucking the T Rex fight was just abysmal. And but still, I thought the acting, except for Jack Black, who like decided when they gave him the script and they said it's set in 1933 or whatever they decided the year was. We're doing a period movie. He's like, "Yep, got it. Don't need to practice. I'm just gonna talk like I normally talk. No reason to take any sort of elocution lessons. No reason to come up with vernacular, time period appropriate vernacular. I'm good. I'm just Jack Black. Let's go."
Yeah, he's fucking terrible.
It's like he fucking time traveled. it's it's weird. He's so out of place.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Mhm. Which makes you wonder, why is it better than the 1976 movie? I mean, oh, so many reasons.
Uh, well,
Hmm.
I
What
still
else you
think
got?
it's better. What?
So now we're done talking about the comparison of individual movies because we've already decided all of that. But
Hmm.
how does this movie series, King's Kongs, rank as a series?
Oh, as a series? Oh, not. I don't think it makes it. I
Not in the
think
top
it's
three.
close, but I don't think it. I don't think it does it.
Yeah, I don't have a list right up here of all of the movie series as we've watched, so I don't know if I could say it's near the top three. But I can say definitively it's not in the top three, which I agree. So it's not the number one. It's the Dollars trilogy. Number two, Mad Max. Number three, John Cazale was also in three other movies. Um,
Mhm. Yeah,
but
those are all
it's
better.
is it in the top five ish? Maybe
Yeah, I think it might be.
top seven, definitely.
I don't know what the top seven is,
There
but
isn't a top seven. There isn't. There's
I
only top
I
three.
would bet probably it's top seven for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Top seven for sure. Top
I
five,
I feel
maybe.
I feel confident that it's a good series,
It is a
but
good series. It gets a lot of its strength from
it
the
is
first
not
movie.
top three.
Have you read the book?
I don't think there are books.
There is a book. I believe the book came out in 1932, but it's based on
Uh,
this movie.
exact, yeah, exactly.
But actually, so I didn't research this too deeply, but some of the characters from the third movie that are not in the first movie are actually from the book, I believe. Like, there's some character on the boat named. It's the guy. It's the guy. Oh, it's the guy that. Do you know Andy Serkis?
Yeah,
Okay, so
I know
Andy
who that
Serkis
is.
does the motion capture for King Kong in the movie, but he also plays the cook, the cook slash doctor. He's got
Oh,
he's got
I
like a
didn't know
missing
that.
He's got a missing eye or whatever. He's, you remember that guy?
Yes. Yeah.
So that guy, I forget his name. It's like Pokey or Pinky or something like that. Anyway, he's apparently mentioned in the book. Um, so he's directly from there. So it seems like I said, the third movie feels more like it's taken from a book more directly. I think that's also part of the reason that it was maybe taken from the book more. But there is a book from I think 1932. The only place I could find it really like available was on archive.org. You can check it out there. I did not read more than a couple pages at this point, but it's there.
Who wrote it?
Oh boy, it is Delos Wheeler Lovelace.
Okay.
Are you familiar with their work?
I am not. No.
Yep.
Huh. All right.
So there you go. Yeah, 1932. So it came out before this movie.
Yeah, the original was 33, right?
Yep.
So, huh.
I do. Yeah, like I said, I didn't read it, but I think it was pretty short. It was like 120, 130 pages, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you could probably read the book faster than you can watch the third movie.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
It's so long. So I would love to see a cut down version of the third movie that's like an hour 40.
Cut down to an hour and 40? That is insane.
I think it easily can be done.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah.
All
All right. So this series did not make the top
crazy.
three. What?
The third movie is way too long.
So these movies, King's Kongs, did not make the top three. So next, we're gonna find out which series takes on the challenge of trying to become one of the top three movie series of all time.
Mm-hmm.
In a little game we like to call. What's the name of it again, Mike?
What?
You know. What's the name of the game we play here now to decide the next series picked?
Oh, the game we play
Yeah,
is
what's the name of
called.
that game? We definitely had a name for it. It was a very cool, fun name. With a lot of alliteration, I think, in it, if my memory serves.
Was it Wicked Hard?
That's completely no alliteration in that one. Try it one more time.
I said Wicked Hard.
Wicked Had. Here we go. Wicked Had. Let's take it to the Wicked Had spinny wheel board from South Boston. I gotta share my screen with you in Skype. So we have to join a call and then mute ourselves. Mute. Oh boy. Oh my god. Stop. I can't. Okay, now I'm muted. Oh, you stop talking.
I'm muted.
Okay, good. I muted a long time ago. Fucking loser. Get in, loser. Sharing my screen now. Okay. You should be able to see this.
Hold on.
I haven't updated this wheel in a very long time, so if it lands on something I don't want to do, we're not gonna.
Yes. Oh. Wait, why is what? Why can't I see?
Let's try again.
Oh, there we go. Now I
Okay,
can see.
worked. Okay, everybody at home should be able to see. This is our Wicked Had wheel, and we're gonna spin it. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, it's a long one. Number of electoral college votes that the person who was president at the time the movie's release received during the election for which I spelled which wrong. I assume this is which they were elected president.
I hate you so much.
Okay, so what we have to do is figure out what year the first movie in the series came out. Figure out who was president.
I know what you. You.
Uh huh. The good thing is that the year my first movie came out was a presidential election year.
Yeah, I don't actually know. I think.
Boom! I've got my number already.
Hold on. What? Why? What? Why did that make noise?
Good question. Oh, made the same noise again.
Why is it making no? What? What's happening?
What's happening?
No, don't like that. All right. It was not an election year.
Okay.
So.
Just find out who the president was that year.
Okay.
Find out when they were elected. Is this, unless of course this is pre-president?
No. Precedents existed. So I go. What'd you say? Up or down? Which?
I would go to when they were elected, whoever that president was. So let's say it's
Okay, the current president. Okay,
current president Joe Biden.
Is no. Uh, Wait, is that the right year? Yeah.
Okay, now look at the president election of that year. Whoever won, count the number of electoral votes that they received. On, on my page, it's very clearly laid out. Fortunately, I didn't have to count them up. It actually just says electoral vote and shows how many. I'll tell you, the 3 candidates, one person received 0 electoral votes.
All right, so I need to know the electoral votes for the president. Oh my God!
If you look at that year's presidential election, so in my case, it's X number of years. If I look up that something like 1885 electoral presidential election, on that page it shows the candidates. It shows how many votes they got. Electoral votes, not popular vote. Because those are 2 different things. Obviously. Tell Al Gore.
Huh.
Oh, my wreath died. There it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Wait, what? We're going for electoral votes?
Yes. Like I said on my page, whatever it is, 19 presidential election page. It has 3 main candidates, and right below them it says percentage, how many states they carried, whatever, and then electoral votes also. If it doesn't for your year election, maybe we should switch and do something else, because otherwise you might have to individually count. But mine just says it. If I look at the previous one does as well. Yeah, they all say it. I'm looking on Wikipedia, by the way. So, for example, 1984 United States presidential election, Ronald Reagan wins 525 electoral votes to Walter Mondale's 13. Just right there on the top of the page. As a fucking landslide. Only fucking Wisconsin. Or no, Michigan. Minnesota. Minnesota is the only state that Walter Mondale won. He got fucking snowed. Wow, Reagan crushed Jimmy Carter too. Reagan was a powerhouse. Jesus Christ, Richard Nixon.
What about Richard Nixon?
So in the 1972 United States presidential election, Richard Nixon got 520 electoral votes to George McGovern's 17. McGovern only won Massachusetts and D.C.
Yeah.
Nixon won 49 states. Absolutely crushing.
What happened after that?
I don't think really anything big. I think it was a nice presidency, and he retired, went back to California. Well, I guess he's not from California. He went to California, maybe. So, did you got your number yet? Holy crap. Lyndon B. Johnson, crushing too. Wow. Kennedy just barely beat out Nixon. Lost. Nixon won more states too. And he didn't run the next time. And came back. Just fucking kicked ass. Kicked ass again. See? It's hard to keep a good dick down.
Okay.
If you know what I mean. All right. Come on. You got to get your number. Come on.
It's, well, I don't understand what.
Okay, tell me what year, and I'll find it for you. Or we have to switch to something else.
I'll
tell you mine. Mine is 1996.
76.
76.
It's a fucking mess.
76 is Carter, right? He won.
Yeah. But
1976 presidential election. Jimmy Carter, 297. He defeated Gerald Ford, who had 240. Bob Dole was his running mate.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so 297.
This is not the right year, but it's close enough.
Well, is that this during that term for Jimmy Carter? Is that when the movie was released? So between 1976 and 1979.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, then that's the one. 297. So you got 297. Mine, Bill Clinton, 379. So I am more, you are less.
Okay.
I am more, you are less. I'm more, you are less. Or most. I'm most, you are least. Now, before we spin the wheel, I kind of want to lose because one of my three baggers here, I want to do more, but I can't do it yet. But I will still probably pick mine because I really want to do my 4-bagger. So, even though I would be happy losing, I might, even if I win, then I might pick mine as well. So, we'll see. I'm most, you're least. Ready?
Right.
Spinning.
Oh,
All right, it's you. Of course, it's you. That's fine. That's fine. I will probably pick a different 3 movies next time than I would have picked this time.
Hmm.
So, you've got a series of 4 movies that apparently started sometime in the late 70s.
75.
75. Wait a minute. So,
Did I fuck it up?
yes. You would have been 1975. Oh, man, you fucked it up. So it would have been the 1972 presidential election where Richard Nixon dominated with 520 electoral votes. But it's too late now. 1975. Is it Cannonball Run?
No.
Is it Star Wars?
No.
Is it a science fiction movie to
No.
start? Is it a comedy?
No.
Is it an animation?
No.
Is it a drama?
No.
Is it a horror?
Would I ever pick a drama?
Drama is the most. Well, it depends. I mean, drama is a tag, IMDb tag on almost everything. So
Yeah.
horror.
Probably, yeah.
1975 horror movie called The Exorcist.
That's a good guess. No.
I don't know what year that came out.
I don't know either.
It's around there.
This is one of my favorite movies.
One of your favorite movies from 1975. 1975. What are your favorite movies? Horror-ish.
I think probably horror.
I don't think.
Definitely horror. Sorry. Definitely horror.
Now, question. Is this one of your funky series where it's like not an actual series?
No, this is a legit series.
Straight through series.
There's 4 movies that exist. The first one's my favorite. Well, hold on. The first one is one of my favorite movies of all time. Yeah, it's probably my favorite of the series.
What's that movie? It's like got like Damien in it. It's not. This is not the Mark.
The Omen?
Yes, that's the movie I was trying to think of.
No, it's not that. It's way more obvious. Oh, what?
Is it Night of the Living Dead? Is it Day of the Living Dead?
It's the same series. No.
Is it Afternoon of the Living Dead?
No. That's not a movie.
Is it Tea Time of the Living Dead? Does it have to do with Living Dead?
No, that has nothing to do with dead.
Does it have to do with ghosts?
No.
Does it have to do with zombies of any kind?
Nope.
Vampires?
Nope.
Frankensteins?
Nope.
Mummies?
No.
Aliens?
No.
Serial killers?
Hmm. No, but
Poltergeists.
you could argue that one. Poltergeist, no.
What else is there? Oh, Swamp Things.
No.
Yeah. Hmm. I don't think there's anything else that could be a horror movie.
Well, like I said, I don't 100% feel like this might be a horror. It might not be a horror movie, but I think it's pretty close.
Is the main actor the same across all 4 movies?
No, I think he's only in the first 2. Well, maybe 3. For sure, the first 2. Maybe 3. I'm not. I don't. I don't know. Hold on. If you want confirmation on this, I think it's 2, maybe 3.
What year is the second movie?
Hold on. Second movie is from the year I was born.
1964. Okay. So 75, 78.
I was born in 78, asshole.
I don't know. I'm saying that the first movie was 75, the second movie was 78. That's what I'm saying. Third movie was?
Third movie was 83.
Is it Airport?
No.
Airplane?
No. I feel like you could have guessed that before.
Probably.
No.
Is it a Godzilla movie?
No. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. The main character was in the first and second, not the third, and then the fourth one. What? Wow. Yeah. All right. There you go. First, second, and fourth.
Oh. What's the first letter of the first movie?
Well, this is it's the first letter of every movie, and it's a J.
J. Joe, Jelly. I mean, the next letter has to be a vowel, so it's either A, E, I, or U, or sometimes Y.
Yes.
Jack.
J-Y.
Jack. Is it Jack?
It's
Is it Joe? Joe?
No.
Juice. July. June. Jube. J? And all four movies start with a J.
Uh, yeah.
J. J. Japan.
No.
Jamaica.
No.
Jerusalem.
No.
Julio.
No. No.
Jeez, I don't know. Jesus.
No, not Jesus, no.
Are these American movies?
Uh, um, I think, for sure the first one was. And I think the second one, don't know for sure the other two.
I'm gonna need another hint.
It's an extremely famous franchise that starts with J.
Is the name of the movie the character's name?
Mm-hmm.
Jeff.
Character is a maybe a little strong.
Jolly.
Oh my god.
Jellyman.
No.
Joe. Joe? Joe.
No, not Joe.
Jarvis. Jeffrey. What? Extremely famous series. First one was in 75, second one was in 78. Third one was
80 something. Hold on.
a something.
Oh no, hold on. The third one, he wasn't in it. It was.
But the name remained.
Oh yeah, 83,
A 3. And the fourth one was
87.
famous J.
75 to 87. J.
Yep. That's right. And it's like something man, right?
What?
No, okay.
No, I didn't say that.
Like Jelly Man.
No, I didn't say anything about Jellyman.
I didn't say you said anything. I'm just saying this, what I'm saying.
I said it's an extremely famous.
Yeah, like Jelly Man.
Yeah, I like jelly.
That's what I'm saying. Jesus Christ, I don't have any idea. I mean, I'm sure it's obvious, of course, but it's
I feel like it is.
you. Of course, you know what it is, so of
I
course it's
do. Yeah.
obvious.
J.
Yes, Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh, no, no, don't go down that road. That's the wrong road. Don't go that way.
So you're saying it's not Jay?
No, it is J. It's just not that way.
Okay, what's the second letter?
A.
Okay, J A. Got it. J A. Jabberwocky.
Wow, you think there's 4 Jabberwocky movies?
Jab. Jazz. Jace. Jazz. Jack. Jack Reacher.
No, no.
Jaden Smith.
No.
Jam? Is it Jam?
That's
Is it Jam?
so close. So close, but no.
Jelly. It's close to Jam.
No, 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 no. No, in a different way. It's close.
January. Jab. Jaws!
Yes. It's Jaws.
Jaws. Okay. Got it. That makes sense. I've seen the
Yeah.
first one. I couldn't have told you what year it came out, though. I knew it was in the 70s.
I was surprised it was 75.
Yeah. I would have thought
That
later.
was earlier than I expected. But yeah,
Uh-huh.
Jaws.
Okay. So the third movie does not feature Jaws. You're saying?
No, it does not feature what's his name? Roy Scheider? Rye Scheider? What's his name?
Roy. I thought you meant it didn't feature the shark. What's his shark's name?
Well, the
Brutus?
shark is different in each movie.
Right. What's his name, though? In the first one, it's like Bruce. Bruce, isn't it? Anyway.
No.
I mean, not in the movie. And like when they were making the movie, I think he was Bruce the shark. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe I just made that up. Who knows? Tune in next time to find out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Roy Scheider.
Mm-hmm.
He is not in the third one,
Mm-hmm.
but apparently he's in the fourth one.
Good. Interesting. All right. I'm excited to see those. I've only seen the first one, and it's a good ass movie.
Yeah, the first one's good.
Nearly perfect, probably.
Can't say the others are as good.
Mm.
They're not bad, but
Have you seen them all?
oh yeah. I have seen all 4 of these movies.
I will tell you, this is quite a different series than I was gonna pick, for sure.
I had another one. Like I said, I had multiple that I was going to pick.
Oh yeah, I've got a list as well.
I didn't want to go with the other one.
Obviously not.
It was too similar to the one I already picked. So
Mhm. Been there. But hopefully it'll be my turn next time. Because I'll be ready to make that pick.
well, I'll probably win.
Probably. Especially when you cheat by picking the wrong year.
Hey, I gave you the chance to take over.
Uh-huh.
I knew I fucked up,
Uh-huh.
but
It
hey,
should have been mine. Just
go
saying.
ahead. What do you pick?
It's too late. I can't say what I was going to pick because I might pick it. I'm not going to pick it next time probably, but I could. I could. It's definitely not a series that you've ever thought of.
Okay. Well,
Okay, bye. Stopping the stream.